All right, good evening, everybody. We're here for our plan program. We are in part 7 tonight. Now, if you're new or if you're just strolling by to check this out, what our plan program is, it is a program for youth. It's mainly for like middle school and high school. You can also kind of implement it towards the end of elementary school. But we believe that every student should have a resume. We believe that every student should have a business plan. We believe that every student should have a stock portfolio. Now, today, this is an 8-week program. We are on week 7. We have 2 more sessions left. Today, our main focus is focusing on you and you putting your plan into place. That is going to be very important moving forward. Now, if you do anything, like this program is designed to help you. If you do anything to help yourself, self-improvement, you need to be willing to do the work. Your character is important. The way we describe character is what you do when nobody is looking, what you do when you know nobody's going to find out. Your character has to be solid all the time. It can't be something where you're one person when everybody sees it and you're acting this way, but when nobody sees what's going on, you're not living up to what you do. We have a lot of people in this world that do that. We do not want to follow down that path. So let's keep it real. Let's stay 100, as you guys always say, and let's be real to our character with this. All right. So today we're going to put this all together for the program and kind of how this program should be working with you. And then at the end, we're going to talk about some programs we have coming up, and we'll talk about what we're going to get into next session. Now, first, the resume was the first thing that we talked about. That resume should be done. Now, if you are in high school, say you're a junior or a senior, you should be getting close to doing some forms of work, whether it's business for yourself, whether it's business working for somebody else. Your resume should have experience of jobs that you've done, and you should have something to where you have something prepared to send the jobs to help to get you a job. Everybody under that age, you're a little bit younger, you may not have the experience. Your resume may not look like that. But if I was to ask you for your resume and you was to send it to me, I should be able to read that and get an idea of who you are and what you want to get done. So that resume for you younger kids is just more a written representation of who you are. You should have a written copy of it, and you should be able to verbally express it whenever somebody asks or they needs that out of you. The second part of this program was your business plan. So right now you should have already thought of something that you like, and you now should be trying to implement that into a business. We're going to go deeper into that when our center opens. I think we're going to start our programs May 10th. It's looking like, if you're interested in going over marketing, going over budgeting, going over all the logistics of the business, we will be teaching that in our courses. But at this point, you should at least have an idea of something you want to do. And now we should be working towards educating ourselves to get that monetized. And keep in mind, your program should be something that makes this world a better place. We have enough people in this world that just make loads of money, but don't actually contribute to making their community in this world a better place. Try not to be one of those people. With your business idea, make it something that not only makes you money, but it also can help make this world a better place. And remember, if you're making your household, your community a better place, you're making this world a better place. Now, the last part of our program was the stock portfolio. Everybody that I have your email, I sent you an email. You should have a username. I sent you the instructions. You should be trading. You should be able to trade. You should be able to paper trade in the stock market competition in Connecticut. If you don't have my email and if you didn't send that to me, paper trade. You can literally Google paper trading competitions. You can find apps. Webull is a great app that has it. You can find competitions. There's loads of things out there. But let's get our youth trading. Let's get them more involved with the market. The best thing with paper trading is it's fake money. So you don't have any risk. You can just go in there and just try your best to accomplish whatever you can. Not everybody's going to be great at the market, but everybody should understand what it is and understand that the opportunity that it's there. So with this overall program, you all have your resume. You know who you are. You should already be comfortable with that. You should be working on that daily. That resume portion is something that needs to be worked on daily. You need to work on yourself. You can't get to the end of a week and then say, oh, you know what? I made it to this level. Now I can just stop. There is no stopping in this. So just make sure if you're rocking with us, mastery is something that is huge. And what that means is we want to be the best of ourselves. We want to be the best at our craft as we possibly can be every single day. So from when we wake up to when we go to sleep every single day, we're working to be the best we can be. We're working to be the best at our craft. Now, does that mean we're not going to have bad days? No. Bad days are going to happen. Rainy days are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen. but that doesn't knock us off track and let us spiral down. If we have a bad day, if something doesn't go our way, the next day we need to be waking back up, trying to get back on track. Even if we have 2 bad days or even a bad week, we can't let that spiral down. We need to continue every single day working on it. So be ready for the grind, be ready to do the work. Now, your business plan, you may come up with one and it may fail. I had multiple businesses that failed that didn't do well. That didn't stop me from wanting to create. The first thing that you try may not work. Be real with you, the first thing that you try probably won't work. Now, you have to ask yourself the question, am I going to be successful? And if the answer is yes, then that means that when something fails, you just try something else and you keep that mindset till you're successful. And if you don't have that mindset, then the only other thing you can be is unsuccessful. You're just going to let that thing fail and say it wasn't for you. That's a question you got to ask yourself. I know everybody watching this can get it done. And then the stock market is huge. Make sure that y'all learning about it. It really can help separate the wealth gap for the future if we just learn it. A savings account will give you 2%. Stock markets can give you 5, 10, 20 times that as you educate and learn and as the market presents opportunities. So learn about that to help close that gap. Now, I appreciate all of you guys. What I would have you do for the rest of today, take some time to just kind of, if you've been going through all of these, look back, just look at all the things you accomplished and just think about, okay, 7 weeks ago, did I think I would have an idea of a stock market, I would have a business plan, I have a resume myself. If the answer is no, pat yourself on the back. You should be proud of yourself. You came a long way, you've been working hard. But also after that pat on the back, after you take that 5 seconds to congratulate yourself, also let yourself know now the real work begins. Now I have to do all the little things. Now I have to grind. Now I have to learn. Now I have to wake up early maybe to do some of this stuff. Now I have to maybe stay up late. Now maybe I have to save some of my money to get this right instead of spending it on some sneakers or something of that nature. Now it's you doing the work, so let's get it done. All right, next week's our last week. What we'll be doing, we have a business competition that's going to be held out of our community center. I'm going to have all the details, including the name, next week for everybody. Also, it's looking like we're going to have a soft opening May 1st, and we're going to start programming around May 10th. The first 2 programs will hold at the center. We're going to have a stock market club for the youth. We are going to have a business academy for the youth. They'll each meet twice per week. I'm finalizing the schedule right now as we speak. All right, I appreciate all you guys. Have a fantastic day. If you made it through all these 7 weeks and you got those 3 things done, pat yourself on the back. Congrats. But now just understand it's really time to do the work. Let's buckle up. Let's grind. And then imagine if in 7 weeks you can get this far, imagine 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, how much you can actually get done if you just stay on track and just grind every day. Challenge yourself to get it done, and let's grind. Let's make this happen. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'll be back next Wednesday with y'all. I'm going to come in every Wednesday, even once this is done, just to be available for the youth. I'll have questions. If you have anything about our program, I'll answer them. I'll give tips about stocks. I'll do a couple different things. I'm also going to provide a time where I'm just there for the adults, mainly talking on the stocks and kind of different things of that nature. So I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a fantastic night. I will talk to you guys soon.